Hello students, welcome again in this beautiful world of accountancy. I hope you all are practicing hard at home. Now to this video I am going to start a new chapter, that is ledger. But before I start, I'll suggest you all to please like and subscribe my channel. Now first we must know the meaning of ledger. Ledger means a book where all the transactions related to a particular account are collected at one place. Or we can say it means a statement which shows the net balance in hand after doing transaction for a period at a special place. It is also known as principal book of account, in which all the business transaction would ultimately find their place under the various account in a duly classified form. It represents the net balance due, payable or received or in hand after closing these accounts, or we can say balancing these accounts. Now question arises, why we need ledger? What is the requirement of ledger? Now we need ledger to know collective effect of all the transaction pertaining to one particular account during a specific period. हमें ये जज करने में हेल्प करता है कि ड्यूरिंग द ईयर जो भी ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ एक स्पेशल हेड से रिलेटेड उसका नेट इफेक्ट क्या हुआ. दिस ऑल्सो कैन बी क्लासिफाई और कलेक्टिव इफेक्ट. वी आर एबल टू नो द फॉलोइंग थिंग्स. फर्स्ट, it provides complete information about all accounts. Net balance due, payable, receivable or in hand can be seen with the help of an account. Second, it provides position of assets and liabilities. It also shows us where we stand right now. What is the financial position of our asset and what is the financial position of our liabilities. Next thing is it facilitates the preparation of trial balance. It means it also helps us in preparation of trial balance. With the help of ledger, we can prepare trial balance. If both sides of trial balance are equal, then it means that whatsoever we had done in ledger is correct. Now, finally the last thing, ledger is also known as principal book of account. क्योंकि मेन जो सोर्स ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन होता है जिसकी मदद से ट्रायल बैलेंस प्रिपेयर किया जाता है, दैट कम्स फ्रॉम account or ledger. Now next is performa of ledger. Performa of ledger is given here. First we have to write the name of the account. After that we will start writing the things related to the account, such as first column is for date, second column is for particular, third column is for JF, which is journal folio, or it means the page from which that journal helps us in preparation of account. Next is amount of transaction, and same process will be done on credit side, date, particular, JF and amount. Now one thing you should remember, that posting in ledger, this will be dealt separately from journal entries and each subsidiary book. It means ledger की posting का journal और subsidiary book से कोई लेना देना नहीं होता. Now, for better understanding of the topic, I am doing one practical problem. In the given problem, Mohit of Delhi started a business with a capital of rupees 50,000. He made the following transaction. He purchases goods from Rita of Delhi on credit for rupees 20,000, cash paid to Rita for rupees 10,000, goods sold to Rohit of Chandigarh at rupees 25,000, received cash from Rohit rupees 20,000, goods purchased from Rita rupees 12,000, cash paid to Rita rupees 20,000, goods sold to Rohit Chandigarh at rupees 10,000 and receive cash from Rohit 6,000. You are required to prepare journal entries for the following transaction and show the respective ledger accounts. Now, for making ledger account, we first have to pass journal entry. First journal entry is for business started with cash. When a person start business with cash, cash must be debited and capital should be credited. Therefore, entry is cash account debit to capital account. Now next is for entries for purchase of goods from Rita. When we purchase goods, purchase must be debited and the person who's giving that good, he should be credited. Therefore entry on 3rd April is purchase account debit to Rita's account by rupees 20,000. Now next entry is on April 4 for cash paid to Rita. When we make payment to Rita, Rita must be debited and cash should be credited. entry is Rita's account debit to cash account. Now next entry is for goods sold to Rohit on credit. When we sold goods to Rohit on credit, entry is Rohit's account debit by rupees 25,000 to sales account. Now next entry is for cash received from Rohit. When we receive cash from Rohit, entry is cash account debit to Rohit's account. Since we are receiving cash और जब cash आता है तो वो debit होता है, and the person who's paying that cash must be credited. Now next entry is for goods purchased from Rita on credit. When we purchase goods, again purchase word must be used, and the person who's giving us that good should be credited. The name of that person is Rita by rupees 12,000. Next entry is for cash paid to Rita. When we make payment to Rita, entry is Rita's account debit to cash account. Since outflow of cash is there, और जब cash जाता है तो वो credit होता है, और the person who's receiving cash must be debited. Now next entry is for goods sold to Rohit. When we sold goods to Rohit, then entry is again Rohit's account debit because he will be termed as receiver to sales account, and as we know income increases, it must be credited by rupees 10,000. Finally the last entry, when we make payment or receive payment from Rohit in cash, when we receive payment, cash must be debited and Rohit should be credited since the person who is giving that payment must be credited. Therefore entry is cash account debit to Rohit's account by rupees 6,000. Now once we prepare journal entries regarding the question given to us, we will start the content for the day, that is preparation of ledger. First ledger which we will prepare in this class is capital account, and first and only transaction regarding ledger is started business with capital of rupees 50,000. That 50,000 will increase capital, that's why I am showing it on credit side by the name of cash, and nothing else is given regarding capital. Therefore it will be termed as total also, and total on both sides must be equal. That's why I'm showing it 50,000 on this side also, and it will be termed as balance CD. That balance CD is also termed as balance BD. It means जो भी आपका balance CD बनेगा at the end of the month, it will be termed as balance BD for next year or next period. Now after preparation of capital account, our next step is preparation of cash account. While doing preparation of cash account, we must know first transaction is capital introduced. When capital introduced by any person, it will increase cash, और जब cash बढ़ेगा किस side आएगा? Debit side. Now next transaction which will affect cash is payment to Rita. When we make payment to Rita on 4th April, it will reduce cash, and whenever there is reduction in cash, it must be shown on credit side. Next transaction is for cash received from Rohit. When we receive money from Rohit, it will be shown on debit side on 8th of April. Next entry again payment made to Rita. When we make payment to Rita, it must be shown on credit side of cash account, क्योंकि since it will bring reduction in cash balance. Next is again payment received from Rohit. When we receive payment from Rohit, it will be shown on which side? Debit side, since it will bring increase in cash balance. Now after posting all the entries, we will do balance CD, and balance CD is 46,000. That balance CD comes after comparing both side. On debit side total is 76,000, whereas on credit side total is 30,000. When we compare the difference, it is 46,000, which is known as balance CD. And as I told you on previous slide, balance CD is termed as balance BD. It means जो अभी आपका पीरियड के एंड में बैलेंस CD होता है, वो नेक्स्ट पीरियड के बिगिनिंग में बैलेंस BD बन जाता है. Now that's it and goodbye, and preparation of remaining ledger is your homework. For the time being, goodbye.